probably, I'd say I probably like more Johnny Cash songs than Dolly Parton songs.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just let Johnny Cash, you know, you can just put on those old Sun Studio records and let it play and, you know, have no fear of a terrible track coming on.
I know your song, Country Song, was used in an advert for a beer.
It was, yeah.
And it looks like Johnny Cash is coming up the stairs.
Yeah, well, you see, I'm quite against, you know, my songs getting used in commercial. I don't particularly like it. You know, it has to have some meaning, or it has to, you know, it's not about money. Let's say, you know, it's about, you know, like my song Lightning Bolt got used in a Gatorade commercial in the States, but I thought nobody knows who I am out there. This is a good opportunity, you know, for me. And the same with Country Song. I thought, well, I quite like the concept for the advert itself. You know, I thought it was a cool advert, and it was just a way of me of get early stages of you getting your music out there, and
yes,
not so like everybody goes, oh, it's that song I've booked. Just, you know, might be further down the line, subconsciously people think they know it or they've heard it somewhere. So it's just a little bit of a taster, I think.
Yeah. Are there any albums you always go back and listen to on and on again?
I try not to listen to anything too much. Just recently I've been listening to a few of Nick Drake's albums and John Martin albums, and quite a lot of old blues stuff, but no, I try not to have favourites, and you know, just kind of take what I can from a record and then move on to the next.
Yeah. And beside the 60s and country artists, are there any contemporary songwriters or artists you listen to?
Oh, got me there. Nah, there's an artist from the States. He's a hip hop artist, a kid called Joey Badass.
Okay.
And, you know, he's took a classic sound and, you know, he's put, you know, his kind of spin on it, and he's, you know, he's singing about his life, you know. Yeah, it's cool, you know. It's cool, right? And it's not, I don't really like a lot of contemporary. I'm quite picky, to be honest. As open as I like to be, you know, I'm very picky.
Yeah. What about Arctic Monkeys?
Oh yeah, the Arctic Monkeys are brilliant. Yeah, you know, they did something, you know, something fresh, and
yeah,
no one was really doing it. You know, they were the first ones to do it, really. And I'm sure some people would like to try and tell me different, say, no, there was this band doing this, and like, but yeah, but they didn't have the songs, though, did they? Yeah.
I read that you were a support act for Michael Kiwanuka in Stockholm, and it was your favorite gig.
It was one of my favourite shows, certainly.
Why?
Well, I turned up, and it was quite funny because I'd left my cap. It's the same scenario. I've left my capo backstage, and I had to put my guitar in. I was like, oh, sorry. I had to take it off and go backstage and grab it. And what I was shocked at is I'd never experienced a crowd. I mean, I'd never experienced a quiet crowd before, but one like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop, and I was thinking, I'm only the support act, you know, these people don't need to listen, there's a bar right there, you know. If it was me, I'd probably go to the bar, and they were so respectful. It took me by a shock, and I remember it very well. It was a really enjoyable show.
So finally, I get back to the Beatles. Are there any, I'm curious if there are any songs you could mention that stands out.
I really like a song called Like Dreamers Doing It. It's funny because it was when they were the Silver Beatles, and you know, they were young and they're in their rocky little leather jackets, and Paul's singing like he's Elvis, you know what I mean? But it's, you know, it's a great tune, and you can see that they've clearly got something writing tunes like that. Yeah, and just great stuff.
Would you get starstruck if you met him?
No, I don't think so, no. You know, you never really know until you meet someone. I mean, you could, like with Don McLean, I'll ask him loads of questions, and when you get there, you know, you don't know what to say to the bloke.
No. Okay, thank you, Jake Bugg. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thanks very much.